Hi, welcome to Quick Themes. My name is Afiz, and in this video I'm going to show you a step-by-step tutorial on how to create this jewelry Shopify theme. In this tutorial, I'll make use of Canva to create some images in the website, and I'm going to download an application to create custom typography. Without wasting any more time, let's get into the tutorial. Now, when we arrive at Shopify, we are going to be presented with this dashboard here. The next step now is to click on online store, and then to start customizing we have to access our theme editor, so we have to click on customize. Now the first step to editing is to start with the colors, so we have to go to the theme settings, and then we click on colors. We'll be presented with some color schemes. We are only interested in scheme 1 or scheme 3, so we are going to click on scheme 1. Then we have to change the background color to this color right here. Then we have to change the text color also to this color. Then we have to change the solid button background to this color. And then we change the solid button label to this color here. And then our outline button should be the same as this color. And then we can leave the rest. We click on save. We'll go back, and then we have to make settings for scheme 3. This time around we want the background color to be this color right here, and then the text should be this color. We'll come down to our solid button label, and then we make the solid button label this color right here, and then the outline button should be this color, and then we just leave the rest like that. We click on save. Now that we are done with colors, let's move on to typography. First, we have to download an application, and we have to use this application to get our custom typography, our custom font. So we go back here, exit, and then we click on apps, and then we type in Google Font, and then we choose this one right here, RT Google Font, custom font. We click on it. We're going to click install again, and then we click on customize app, and then enable. Next, go to online store. We click on app embed, and then we have to activate our font, our application here called font picker. Then we click save. When it's done saving, we go back to our dashboard from the application. Then we click next, and then no help please. Then we close the dialog box. Now the next step is to actually download our font. For this website, we are going to be using two different kind of fonts. For the heading font, we are going to use Black Mango, and for the body font, we are going to use Darker Grotesque. Then we have to find Black Mango on Google. So we need the thin font. Right here, we click on download font. Once you're done downloading, we have to go back to our application, and then we have to add a new font. For the body font, we only need Google font for it, so we have to click Google font, and then we just name it whatever we like. I'm gonna name mine Darker Grotesque, and then I'm gonna search for Darker Grotesque right here, Darker Grotesque, and we click select. And then we scroll down a little bit, we're going to see elements. So we're going to choose body, paragraphs, list, and then custom element, and then we click add new, and then we're going to type in this text .p. We click on add new again, and then we choose .a. And we come here and we check this first styles override box, then we save it. The next step now is to install our heading font, which is Black Mango. We go back, and then we click on add new. This time around we click on custom font, and then we name this Darker Mango, and then we click on add file. We have to go to our downloaded file. And then we select these boxes, headline 1 up to headline 6. And then we click on custom element, and then we type in, we click add new, and then we type in this point H0. We are going to do this up to H6. So H1, H2, we're going to do the same up to point H6. We click on Force Style Overrides, and then we click on Save. Now that we have all our fonts installed, we have to check if it's correctly installed by going back to our theme editor. Perfect. It's properly installed. Everything looks good. The next step in our process is to fix our logo. We have to come down to theme settings, click on logo, and then we have to drag and drop our logo right here, or we just click select, upload image, and then we have to look for our logo. The logo is here. Click on open, and then we click on done, and then we change the desktop logo width to, let's say, 100, and then we click on save. So let's make some little adjustments. First, we have to change the background color here and also the text, and then we have to change the typeface here to caps lock. So let's do that. Click on announcement bar, and then we change our color scheme to scheme 3. Click on save, and then we change the text to get 20% off on orders above $300. We click on save, and then for our navigation links to be on caps lock, we have to do that manually. Click exit. We have to go to preferences, navigation, and then main menu navigation. Then we have to edit them manually to caps lock, home, catalog, contact, and then we click save. Let's see how it looks like on our theme editor. Perfect. It works fine. Now the next step is to actually create our hero banner section. So this is what we are trying to achieve, this style, and to achieve this we will need to use Canva. We're on Canva, but you will have to register with Canva to start using it. It's free, but you can also pay for the premium version, but I'm going to use the free version here. So let's move on. Before we jump onto Canva, let's create our section here. First, we have to remove the image banner section, featured collection section. We remove it, then we add our new section, slideshow. We delete one of the image slide. We want just one image slide left, and then we have to delete the box because we only want the button. So we delete the box, and then we rename our button label to whatever we like. I'm going to use shop now, and then we just have to use a dummy link. I'm going to use the dummy link. You can use whatever link you like. And then I want to remove the container, and I want the content should be bottom center like this. Save. Now let's move on to Canva to start designing our image. Just for your information, we've turned this Shopify design into a ready-to-use template, which is now available in our shop. If you are looking to save time and skip all the editing processes, this pre-made Shopify theme is perfect just for you. This is a complete package that includes everything you need from the Shopify theme itself and all the Canva templates you see me create in this video. You don't need to start all over from scratch. Also, it includes a step-by-step installation guide video. The guide will walk you through the entire process from opening a new Shopify account to downloading and installing the theme, as well as using the included Canva template. You will find a link to our shop along with a discount code in the description box below. Now that we're on Canva, you want to come down to custom size, and you want to choose 4320 by 2160 pixel, 4320 to 160 pixel, and then you create new design. You want to come down to elements, and then you want to look for frames. You want to click frames, and you want this should be equally divided. You want 2 frames, and you want it to be equally divided into 2. So yeah, it's already in the middle. Then you can click another image frame, and then you can align it also to be equally on the half side like this. Perfect. And then we're going to upload our image. I want this image right here, exactly. And I want this image to be here exactly like this. Then I want text. I want to have new arrival arrivals, and I want the font size to be 205, and I want the font style to be black mango. I want the color to be white. I want it here in the middle, this, and then I want another text to be shop, the collection in caps lock, and I want the font size to be 107, and I want this to be darker grotesque, and then I want to put an effect on the font. I want them to have a lift effect. Also this one, I want it to have a lift effect like this. Yeah, and then you just have to align them to be in the middle. Perfect, they're all in the middle. So we are going to download this by going to share and then download. After you're done downloading, let's go back to our theme editor and then let's upload our image. Perfect, then we click on save. The next section on our list is the featured collection section, and this is what we are trying to achieve right here. And to achieve a featured collection, we need to create a collection, and then inside this collection we need products. So let's do that. Now we are back to our theme editor. Let's create our new section by clicking add section here. We need featured collection. Perfect, then we click save. The next step now is to create our collection. We have to go back, exit, then we go to product, and then we click on collection. We create collection, and then we name it featured collection. And then we click on save. Now, normally we have to fill up this collection with products, but right now we don't have any products. So we have to add 4 products. So we click on product, and then we click on add product. And our first product here is bracelet. We have to add an image. So I'm gonna drop all the images into my file, and then I select them one after the other. Then we have the price. Save. Then we need another product. We can call this necklace. And then we need an image for it. The price also, we need something. And then uncheck track quantity, and then you click save. Our next product should be leg chain, and then we need something like this. Save, and then we put something like arm ring. Click on save. Now we can go back to our collection, featured collection. Then we can add all our products in there. Let's see how it looks like on our page. We go back to our theme editor, and then we select our featured collection that we just created, and here we go. Click on save. I want this to be full width. Yes, so I'm gonna check this and click save, and voila, this is it. The next section is the about us section, and to do that we have to click on the next section is the about us section, and this is what we are trying to achieve right here. This style of design where the background image is fixed to the background. So let's do that. Let's click on add section, and then we are going to create image banner. Click on image banner. Right here we only need the image, the subtitle, and one button. So let's do that. First we have to delete one button, and then we have to write learn more, a dummy link with the hashtag, save, image banner, align to the left, uncheck show desktop container, we click on save. Now the next step is to align the content to the left. So we're going to do that. We're going to say middle left, perfect. And then we're going to change the color scheme to color scheme 4, perfect. And then finally we are going to include our image or insert our image right here, done. And then we are going to change the image behavior to stick fixed on the background like this, perfect. Then we are going to click save. The next section is the feature section with icons. We are trying to achieve something like this over here. And then we are going to do this in Canva. First, let's head over to our theme editor to create the sections. We'll click on add section. We click on multi-columns. We want to remove the heading and the button, and then we want to make it in the center. We want to align the content to be in the center like this, and then we are going to click save. Now let's head over to Canva. Now that we are back to our old design, we just have to duplicate this design, this page. We duplicate it, and then we only want to use the icon. So we're going to delete everything we've done before like this, and then we need a circle element, a shape element. It should be a circle, exactly. And then we are going to make it maximal to touch both top and bottom. And then we are going to use the color, the gold color, the same we used in our design. And then we are going to come down here to elements, and then we are going to search something related to jewelry, rings, for example. So let me say ring icon. I think this will work. Perfect. We increase the size, and then we change the color to be white, and then we duplicate this page. And then we look for another icon, maybe something related to e-commerce, maybe quality icon, something like. Okay, the only free icon here, as I can see, is this one. Change the color to white, increase the size to something like this. And then we just align it to be in the center. And then we do the same for the third icon. It should be something related to jewelry. Let's say necklace, for example. So I'm just gonna pick one of this one, for example. I'm just gonna make it white, but mind you, this is a pro subscription icon. So to use these exact icons, you have to subscribe to Canva. And the last thing we have to do is we have to duplicate this page, and then we need for our customer feedback, we need star icons. So I'm going to choose this one, and then I'm just gonna change the color to gold, and I'm gonna duplicate it to 5 icons. We need 5 of them. Like this exactly. Then we're gonna download it with a transparent background. I think this works. We can already download them. Click on share, and then download. We want everything except the first page. So page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5. We're gonna click on done and then download. It's gonna bring a pop-up dialog box like this, and then we're just gonna name it whatever. Say icons feature, and then we click save. Now let's get back to our theme editor. Right here on each column, we're going to select perfect. We are going to do the same for the second one. Exactly like this. We'll click on multi-columns, and then we want the width of the icons to be half width of the column, exactly like this. Or if it's too big, we can just put 1/3. Yeah, I think this looks better. And then we just click save. Perfect. We are done with the icon feature section. Now the next section is the collection list section, and this is what we are trying to achieve. This right here is what we are trying to achieve right here. So let's do that. The first step actually is to go back to product, click on collections, and then we have to create the collections one after the other. Select collection, click on save. Then we have to add specific image to every collection we create. So I'm just gonna click here, and then we need a collection for earring. We find the earring image. We click save. And then we need a collection for necklace. Here is our necklace image. Save. And then we need a collection for cloud piece earring. And then we use this image. We'll click on save. Now we will go back to our section, and then we are going to add collection list section right here. And then we are going to add one more collection. Then we have to choose 4 columns on one row like this. We will click save. Now we have to start selecting our collection one after the other. Right here, click on select, bracelet, save. Second collection, click on select, cloud piece, save. Third collection, click on select, earring, save. The fourth collection, we click on collection, we click on select, and then we click on necklace, and then we click save. Now the next section is the customer feedback section, and I'm going to show you what we are trying to achieve. We are trying to achieve something like this. So let's jump back in. We have to add a new section, and then we are going to click multi-column. We are going to remove the button because we don't need it. Then we are going to change this to customer feedback. And then we are going to align everything to center like this. And then on each column, we are going to insert our star image exactly like this. Second column, star. Third column, star. We will click on multi-column, and then we will change the image width to one third of the column, exactly like this. And then we just click save. Now the next section is the call to action section. This is what we are trying to achieve, this section right here. So let's jump back in. We're going to click add section. We're going to look for image banner. And then we are going to add our images. Perfect. And then we are going to make use of just one button. So the buttons, just gonna click one out, and then we're gonna use a dummy. We're gonna use a dummy link with the hashtag. Then we're gonna change this to shop now. And then we are gonna change this to up to 50% off, like this, and then we click save. So the next section we need is a subscribe to our email section. This is what we are trying to achieve right here, this section here. So let's do that. First, we have to click on add section, and then we have to look for email sign up. Perfect. And that's it for this section. We click save. Now the next section is our blog section. What we want it to look like is something like this right here. So let's jump back to our theme editor to do this. Click on add section, and then we'll look for multi-row, but we want just 2 rows. So we have to delete one of the rows. Exactly. And then to achieve these images, we will need to jump to Canva. We exit our former design, and then we have to create a custom design. We need 2000 by 1500 pixels. Then we create our new design. Then we have to click on elements, and then we have to find frames. Then we have to select this one. We have to align it a little bit above the middle, or over the middle. And then we have to click on frames once again. Perfect. And then we have to duplicate this page, but this time around we want this to be on the opposite side, and then this should be here like this. And then we want the background to be not white, but this same thing here. The background color should be this color right here. Perfect. And then we want to insert our images. For this, we want to have this image here, and then the earring, and then the other one, we want this image here, and then we want this one here. Then we have to download our images. We want them inside our folder. Now let's head back to our store. We want to activate our link by I'm gonna use a dummy link tag, and then change our text to buy now. And then we're gonna have a new image. The same thing here. The second image, we are going to do the same for the second row. Change the link. Then we're going to click save. To fix this issue here with our cropped image, we just have to click on the image height and then change it to adapt to image, and then we click on save. Now let's move on to the social media section. This is what we are trying to achieve with this section, this right here, and we are going to use Canva for this. So yeah, first let's head back to our theme editor, click on add section, then we are going to click image banner, and first we are going to use the outline button and also have just one button. Take one button out, use outline button for the first one, change to follow us, and then click on image banner, and then we are going to take out the container and also take out the text and subtitle, and then we are going to make the button at the bottom center like this exactly. We will click on save, and then we will go back to our Canva. We'll go back to our old design, which is this one right here. Perfect. And then we are going to duplicate one of these pages right here and delete the old design. So what we are trying to achieve basically are just 3 images with shadows, lifting shadows on them, and white border lines. So first, I will advise we create the images with the white border lines, and then we will create these images with the lifting shadows in them. Let's do that right here. So first, we will click on text, and we are going to put Instagram in caps lock like this, and then we are going to change the font size to 183 like this, and then change this to black mango. Perfect. And then we're going to change the background of this to make another text, but this time we will put follow us on, and it has to be 68, and then black mango as well. And we need another text that says Instagram handle, also black mango. This time we want it to be 68 also, but this time thin. Yes, perfect. Then we need to place them in the middle like this. Perfect. And then we need to bring our logo. We want our logo to be big overlay with very little opacity. We'll reduce the opacity to something like this one. Perfect. And then we will go back to create a new design so that we can create the images with white borders. So we need to create custom design, and we need 1000 by 1000 pixels. And then what we just have to do now is to insert our frame, full frame. What we have to do here exactly is that we are going to upload our image, and then we are going to put a square shape overlay, and we are just going to use borders for that shape. So first we need to upload our image. Then we need to upload our shape, and for this shape we only need the borders. So the borders will be something like this. White. Perfect. We duplicate this, and then we just keep changing the images. Perfect. Now we have all our images. We just have to download them, and then we are going to insert them in our other design. Now let's go back to our design. Here, and then we just start to play around with the images. First we have to upload all our images in Canva. Perfect. here we just have to upload our image. This one will fit, and then we have to edit this, and then shadows. Then we want angled, exactly. We want the blur amount to be 54. And then we want the rotation to be 4. And then we want the intensity to be 59. We're going to do the same for this one right here. Shadows, angled, 54, 4, 59. Then we're going to do the same for this one. But this time we want to have a different image. I want this image in here instead, like that. Then we have to go back to our theme editor, and then we're going to insert our image. Perfect. We have our image for our social media. We're going to click on save. Now the last step is our footer. We are trying to achieve something like this here. So let's get back to our theme editor. So first we want to remove the email subscription here. Exactly. And then we're going to change the color scheme to 3, color scheme 3. Then we're going to add 3 links and just one text box here, exactly like this. And then we are going to click save, and that's it. Just for your information, we've turned this Shopify design into a ready-to-use template, which is now available in our shop. If you are looking to save time and skip all the editing processes, this pre-made Shopify theme is perfect just for you. This is a complete package that includes everything you need, from the Shopify theme itself and all the Canva templates you see me create in this video. You don't need to start all over from scratch. Also, it includes a step-by-step installation guide video. The guide will walk you through the entire process, from opening a new Shopify account to downloading and installing the theme, as well as using the included Canva template. You will find a link to our shop along with a discount code in the description box below.